Hi guys, happy Sunday. I hope you're good. Here we go then with the weekly reading. I'm going to choose 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead of us, and then I'm going to clarify using the second deck to get a little bit more information. I'm actually going to use my own deck this week. This is my very own tarot deck that I designed and created. So if you'd like to purchase one, there is a link in the description or the bio. Let's see, what does the week ahead have in store? 7 cards, 7 days. All right, let's go. Let's see. Okay, so we open with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about choices and decisions. It can feel like you're being pulled in 2 directions and that you're in a crossroads. You're at a crossroads kind of point in your life. With the blindfold on this card, it's very much like you can't see the answer right now. So what I would say is try not to put the pressure on yourself to have all of the answers in the week ahead, because as time unfolds, you're going to get a clearer perspective about something. Because by day 2, we've got the Hanged Man. Well, on my deck, it's actually the Hanged Woman. But by day 2, you're getting a change of perspective on a situation. So I would say as the week goes on, things hopefully feel a little bit clearer and you don't feel so torn and so confused as you do at the beginning of the week. Now, this could be a really big decision that you're facing. It could be something, very much life-changing, changing job, changing career, leaving a relationship. Because by day 3, we've got kind of like walking away from things that don't serve you. This is walking away towards something happier and brighter. And this is kind of all the broken cups here. So it's like things that don't emotionally fulfill you, things that don't serve you, things that don't make you happy anymore. It's like you're going to move away from this and you're going to start to head in a different direction. So already this week is very much kind of like, it doesn't feel like separate energies every day. It feels like a collective energy across the whole week. And the energy so far is about gaining clarity on perspective, about what doesn't fulfill you, what doesn't serve you, and what direction you want to be taking in life going forward. But this just feels to me like this could be a really big decision. It could be, moving abroad, changing career, leaving a relationship, something like that. Okay, that's day 1, 2, and 3. By day 4, we've got the Lovers. The Lovers is a major arcana, so it's one of the more powerful messages. It can represent soulmate connection. It can sometimes represent choices. So it can be a new connection with somebody that feels very powerful, lots of chemistry, lots of attraction, lots of magnetism. It can be taking a relationship to that next level and becoming physical. It can also represent a choice between 2 people. This could tie into the choice or the decision that you're struggling with, or that someone else around you is struggling with. It could even be that if someone else around you is struggling with this choice, you decide to walk away from it because you're not gonna, you're not gonna wait for them to make their mind up, or you just don't want to be part of the situation any longer. It's going to be slightly different for everyone because obviously this is a collective reading, so you just have to take it as it resonates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Day 5, the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups can be a bit of an immature energy, but when I say immature, it can be like emotional uncertainty, very up and down, very emotionally all over the place. It can also be a bit of a dreamer energy. He's literally got his hands behind his head there dreaming. So it could be saying that you need to kind of get your feet on the ground, or it could even be saying that you do need to dream bigger. It could actually be taken either way. But sometimes for me, when we get the Page of Cups, it's saying that you're dealing with somebody around you that is not matching you on a emotional maturity level. So somebody that is being, hot and cold, or just not consistent, inconsistent kind of energy. It's an interesting one though, because the Page of Cups, the following day, day 6, then moves into the Knight of Cups. So there could be progression. There could be progression here. If somebody has been a little bit kind of not present or up and down, maybe this is going to shift forward, because the Knight is more developed than the Page. And the Knight of Cups is about romance. It can be about new romance. So with the Lovers this week and the Knight of Cups, this could be a reconnection, but it could be a completely new connection. For me as a reader, the Knight of Cups is often something completely new and unexpected. Both of these energies down here, the Page and the Knight, can represent somebody younger actually in age. It could be younger than you, but it can be a very playful energy, like good sense of humour, very fun, very romantic, big ideas, big romantic gestures, you know, taking you on very outlandish dates, things like that. So, you know, keep that in mind. And then day 7, so next Sunday, we've got the world. So the world for me can mean a few things. It can represent travel, literally, the world is at your feet. You can travel, you can have anything. But quite often with the world, in the major arcana, it's the last card and it talks about completion. So it could be an energy of completion, completing something, but it can also be about closing a cycle. Okay, so maybe the confusion that we feel at the end of the week, at the beginning of the week, by the time we get to the end of the week, there is closure. There is closure in a cycle in some way or another. So it's an interesting week because there's definitely a theme of doing a bit of soul searching and deciding what isn't fulfilling you and getting clarity on that, and maybe even something will happen that changes your perspective enough to help you to make that, you know, that next step. But we've also got quite a strong energy here of a soul connection, a very powerful chemistry with someone. And as much as this world card can be the ending of a cycle, it can be the beginning of a cycle as well. So it could be that you're going round in a situation with someone, but it could be closing one door and beginning something completely new, particularly if this is a new romance coming in. So let me know if it resonates. It's an interesting week. I'm going to clarify using a second deck, so stick around if you can. And if not, I'll see you soon. Okay, here we go. Let's dig a little bit deeper. So let's start with the 2 of Swords. What is the confusion around? What are you feeling torn about? I've got a feeling this came out last week, but I can't be sure. I say that all the time, don't I? But I do. I often feel like we go through kind of like chapters of energy where we get a very similar message for maybe like 4 to 6 weeks, and then it feels like it shifts into a different message. And I feel like we have been in a similar energy with these weekly readings for around about a month or so. So let's just have a look. Why is the 2 of Swords here? And what is the crossroads, or what is the confusion? The Queen of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely conflict. There's definitely a lot of conflict. This can be with the decision that you're trying to make, but it could be actual conflict, arguments, obstacles, challenges, challenging situations with a person, anger, that kind of thing. With this Queen of Swords energy, is saying that you might have to be quite straight talking. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't mince her words. She says what she's got to say, and she's not afraid to cut people off. So that could well be playing into this decision that you've got to make. It's saying here with the 6 of Pentacles, you've been giving, but is it balanced? Is the give and take, you know, the same here? The other way you could take the 6 of Pentacles is there could be challenges or obstacles around money that is owed to you, and you might have to really, you know, say something pretty direct to the person or about the situation, because sometimes the 6 of Pentacles for me can be about money coming back to you, money that is owed to you. Okay, so again, take it as you will. So day 2, we get the Hanged Woman. This is about clarity, or not so much clarity, but like a change of perspective, which hopefully then brings the clarity. It can be, again, a message of just holding on and not doing anything, just hang there, just hang tight kind of thing. Let's just see. The Star. So we do get wish fulfillment, and we get Ace of Wands. So eventually we do get wish fulfillment and positivity and hopes and dreams coming in. The Ace of Wands can be about new beginnings, passionate new beginnings, but there's more than one choice here. Maybe that's why this is so confusing. Maybe there's more than one option, and it's not as simple as, you know, this or that. Maybe there's many possibilities involved in this. Okay, day 3 is the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from what is broken, from what doesn't emotionally fulfill you. But whatever this is, you will eventually reach the 9 of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment and the happiness. So something definitely needs to be left behind. But what is it? What is it? Let's have a look. The Moon, the 4 of Wands, the Tower. Ooh, okay. So to me, this would read as, with the Moon, it quite often is revelations. It can be our own revelation. We realise how we truly feel about something or someone or a situation. And it could be that we've been running away from it or pushing those emotions down because we don't really want to deal with it. We don't really want to face it. With the Moon, it can also be revelations that you found something out about somebody, and this has been a real tower moment for you. Whether it's something you've acknowledged within yourself or whether it's something you found out externally, it has created a tower moment. And a tower moment is where you feel like everything's kind of come crumbling down, or what once was is no longer. And it's almost like it's a significant change, but it's a change that needs to happen to move you forward. So this makes a lot of sense with this Eight of Cups, walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. This is emotions coming to the surface, you acknowledging your own true feelings, or somebody finding something out about somebody that changes everything. And this could even be something like a long-term relationship, or even a marriage with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands can talk about commitment. So it could even be, you know, walking away from someone that you thought you were going to marry, or even that you're already living with or already with, or something like that. It does feel quite a significant change. Now, bearing in mind, don't panic, because this is going to be something you decide. This is going to be something you're in control of, okay? So although I'm not saying it makes it easy to make a difficult decision, it is going to be something that you're going to get that clarity on, and then you make your choice, okay? It doesn't feel like this is going to be something taken out of your hands, if that makes sense. Okay, day 4, the Lovers. So as I said, this could be a choice. This could be a new connection. It's a very powerful connection, a soulmate energy, a strong chemistry. It can represent Gemini energy, which is interesting because we are in Gemini season now. So let's have a look. Oh, one of the cards flipped. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, good. So 9 of Pentacles is all around abundance. So look, 8 of Pentacles. This is either somebody that wants to really work on something, because the 8 of Pentacles leads to the 9. And the 8 of Pentacles is somebody that really wants to work on something, to make it abundant, to help it grow, to help it blossom, to help it develop. So this could be even like a connection that you thought was just a bit of fun or just casual. This person now actually wants to work on, actually wants to develop something with you. Yeah, the Magician. So we've got manifestation here. It could even be somebody manifesting you to choose them. It could be somebody hoping that you will want to work on something with them. But if it's a completely new connection, it would also read as maybe something that you've manifested, something you've been thinking about, like a perfect person, or this person will have a lot of attributes that you share. There could be a work connection. There could be a work connection with the 8 of Pentacles. You're coming through as the Queen of Wands to this person. Very, very vibrant, very magnetic. We've got some fire energy here. But yeah, that's a very positive energy around about day 4. So what's that, Thursday? Thursday should be a good day if you're looking for love or connection. Okay, let's go to Friday. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. So let's start with the Page of Cups, because this can be like a dreamer energy or an inconsistent energy. Justice, yeah, decisions to be made. I feel like this is someone that has sort of disappointed you or let you down. I think this is separate to this, by the way. I think this, for a lot of people, this is a new connection. It could be someone coming back around and deciding they want to work on it. But this Page of Cups energy feels like this is someone that sort of disappointed you or didn't have much to offer you. And there was an imbalance of justice. It could even be that they did you wrong. You know, they decided to ghost you, walk away from you, not acknowledge their feelings for you. But now they've gone away and thought about it, and maybe something's changed. Let's have a look at this Knight of Cups. Is this new or is this a continuation? Let's have a look. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, double Knight of Cups. Now, I'm going to take that as a possibility that there could be 2 people vying for your attention. And the reason I say that is not only because we've got the double with the cards here, but over here with the Lovers, and we spoke about it being a choice. And we had the Magician, and I even said to you, somebody may be manifesting that you choose them. So I wonder if this is a week where some of these decisions are actually about you having more than one person interested in you and you having to make a decision. And it feels like one of these people were not showing up as they should be, and maybe they've realised now that you're not waiting around, that you've got other options, that other people might want to spend time with you, and now they're like, hang on a minute, I'm going to miss my opportunity here, because someone feels like they've been left out in the cold. And I'm wondering if actually like you've blocked someone, or you've kind of just stopped communicating with someone. But it definitely feels like 2 things. It's either that, or you're going on 2 dates this week, 2 new people, 2 new possibilities. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's see what the World is about then. So day 7 is the World, which can be travel. It can be cycles, ending a cycle, beginning a cycle. It's usually about completion. The Hanged Man, interestingly, Hanged Man, Hanged Woman. The Death card, yeah. The Death card for me is not a physical death, but it's a rebirth. Again, it could be one door closes, another door opens, but it can be regeneration. 2 of Cups. Interesting. 2 of Cups is a soulmate energy. Lovers is a soulmate energy. the world is cycles. The death card is rebirth. I think you're about to walk away from someone, or you maybe already have. I think you've potentially met someone else and you want to see how that goes, and you're very much moving towards like a newer beginning or a newer chapter. But there still is two energies around you, I would say. And as I said, this is not going to resonate for everyone. But it just feels like a lot of this choice is, a lot of this indecision is because we've got two energies pulling you in different directions, which comes back to the beginning of the week of feeling torn and feeling, you know, undecided. I mean, it's nice to have choices. It's nice to have options, right? I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards and I'm going to see if that can shed any more light on the situation for us. Let's have a look. Speed and action, distance, travel and adventure. That could be backing up the world card. Maybe this is for some of you, this could be something like a decision to walk away from a job and go traveling for a year, or relocate, or go and live somewhere else. So it's not going to be exactly the same energy for everyone, but it is definitely an energy of big life decisions, which is moving you towards something more fulfilling and happier. Oh, I said 3 cards, I pulled 5, never mind. We've got dream big. We've got abundance and stability. For some of you, there could be money coming in, which comes back to that 6 of Pentacles at the beginning, where I said you might have to speak up about money that you're owed or money that hasn't come back to you. And then you've got strength. So whatever this is you're going through, you will have the courage to make this choice. You will have the courage to make this move. And it feels to me like a very positive outcome once we've moved through all of this confusion. So I hope it helps. Let me know.